it's been about Lionel Messi at this tournament. He turned 30.
Switch to Tagliafico. Miscommunication, and he gives it away, but Argentina able to win it back. Crucially, that was Fernandes who was in the way after it was a miscommunication and a mishit pass. A little shakiness for Argentina now. This is toward the top of the area, chested down, James. James still fighting for control, and it's volleyed away acrobatically, and Messi's on the charge for Argentina. Forced to check up. Now Messi through the center circle, trying to clip it over the top for Julian Alvarez, and out comes Camilo Vargas to calm things down for Colombia. Well, after both these teams had to wait an extra hour and 20 minutes to kick this game off. Remember, they both came out for their normal pregame warm-ups, then had to go back into their respective locker rooms, then had to do a second warm-up. I wonder if that caused this game to start slowly. Not the case. They've come out flying. Here's Luis Diaz running. Luis Diaz in low. First save of the game for Emiliano Martinez. This is what you don't want if you're Argentina. Luis Diaz picking up the ball with room to run in front of him. Didn't really catch it all that cleanly. This was the volley away from Lisandro Martinez a moment ago. Martinez's clearance went out. It's a Colombia throw. Colombia so well supported everywhere they go. So are Argentina, of course. Colombia have long felt that they should win more on the international stage. Just the one Copa America title back in 2001 when they hosted. Here they come down the right with Arias. James, nice touch. Keeps possession alive for Lerma. Now James trying to scoop it into the box. Falls for Cordoba. Cordoba wide. Uh-oh, John Cordoba just missed that far post. Great build-up from Colombia. It was onside as well, and Santiago Arias winning that ball so well. Cordoba down off the chest, clipped the outside of the post. We're already seeing the threat, though, that Colombia pose. And they're pressing as well. They create the turnover. Here's Rios, pulling it back for James. James back for Lerma. It's cycled for Diaz, has to track it down by the corner. Diaz will take it all the way back and reset. Colombia, the best pressing team in this tournament this year. They've won more balls high up the pitch than anyone else. And they just showed you why a moment ago. Johan Mojica has been immense on that left side for Colombia. We're already seeing early in this game, both of Colombia's fullbacks will get forward and support that attack. Santiago Arias not known for doing that as much as the suspended Daniel Munoz. But we already saw Arias almost set up a goal for Cordoba a moment ago. It is Arias now, as he puts that off of McAllister for a Colombia throw. Santiago Arias, 11 years with the national team, so it's not like he's inexperienced. This is his 60th cap for Colombia. Fallen out of favor, at least in terms of being a starter over the last couple of years. But back in the spotlight tonight, as he was in the second half against Uruguay. Here's James. John Arias now. Mojica. Jefferson Lerma scored that winning goal in the semifinal against Uruguay. James stabs it into the path of Santiago Arias. First time cross, top of the area. Tumbling over was Diaz. Chested down by Lerma, keeps it alive for Mojica. Mojica pings it in and overhits it. Goal kick for Argentina after a long spell of possession for Colombia. And their fans appreciate it. This was Arias' cross a moment ago. He started really well. Santiago Arias. Emiliano Martinez hasn't faced many shots in this tournament. Figure he's going to face more tonight. Already seen his post clipped by John Cordoba in the early minutes. Argentina need to work themselves back into this now. This is McAllister and Messi. And wide it goes for Di Maria. Colombia throw down by the corner flag. Di Maria was shown in the tactical lineup that we were given before the game as starting on the left, but you can see he's down the right. Colombia have to get out of their own end here. 10 minutes in. And they're able to work themselves a throw by midfield now. They want to keep the tempo up here, Colombia. Remember, if this game is level after 90 minutes, we would have extra time. Not something we had in the quarters or the semis. Those went straight to penalties. Not tonight. Very warm, humid evening in South Florida, as you'd expect this time of year. Could impact these players as this game goes on, especially if it sees extra time. We'll have a longer break at halftime, remember, with Shakira performing a halftime show. So scheduled for a 25-minute halftime instead of the normal 15. So that will give both teams more time to recuperate between halves. Don't know if that will help them or if it'll take them longer to get back into the flow in the second half. But here come Colombia again. Here's Santiago Arias. Another chance to cross in low and speared away at the near post. Corner for Colombia, their first of the night. Lisandro Martinez was in the way. Arias is finding himself in lots of space down this right side. And hit John Cordoba making that near post run. First set piece for James Rodriguez. And he's been so lethal from these at this tournament. Colombia so difficult to defend from these. They've scored 5 goals with their heads at Copa America this year. James delivers. Free header into the middle, and it's right at Emiliano Martinez. Good look for Colombia on the second ball. Cuesta was in there. Argentina survive. Colombia had what they wanted. Free man at the back post. Couldn't capitalize this time. More warning bells, though, for Argentina, but here they come forward. Montiel, Di Maria. Messi. Tagliafico. Fernandez. And DePaul. Di Maria dropping behind the lines or between the lines to pick it up. Now Messi again. Has space to operate. Alvarez tried to touch it back. McAllister couldn't win it. Colombia come away with it. Neat turn by Richard Rios. Rios continues on. And Colombia able to keep it. Rios thought he was fouled. Play on, says the referee. Then it's given away. Everybody can catch their breath for just a moment. Nicolas Tagliafico. Argentina trying to weather this early Colombian storm. That's a slack ball, and it's given away. Straight forward, it's Rodriguez. He was dumped to the turf. And now the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick for Colombia now. Another giveaway by Argentina. James stays down. It looks like it is that initial challenge that's been pulled back for the foul. So Rafael Klaus was playing advantage initially, even though he didn't signal that. For most of their free kicks at this tournament, it's been Rodriguez and John Arias around them, but Arias has almost always been the decoy. You're always stunned if it's anyone other than James delivering these dead balls for Colombia. James, too far this time, taken by Martinez, who said in his final press conference before the game yesterday, Emiliano Martinez, that he was probably going to have to be more active and come off his line more to claim those crosses and set-piece situations from James. So you see the impact a moment ago on Alexis McAllister. Di Maria has moved back to the left side now. Tagliafico, Di Maria again. And to shift his way between bodies, and does. Di Maria on the run. Di Maria runs into a defender. Referee says there's nothing wrong with that. Colombia play their way out. Look for a way forward. That's tackled back brilliantly by McAllister. Alexis McAllister, second most tackles won in the Premier League last year. This is clipped into the middle, but easy for Camilo Vargas. Wonderful, wonderful boxing match so far. Punches being exchanged. Nobody's landed one yet. Davinson Sanchez leads the tournament in long balls completed. Here's one trying to hit Cordoba on the charge. It's lofted out of play. It's a Colombia throw. Santiago Arias will take it. Mojica. Sanchez. Between the lines, trying to thread the needle, didn't work. Argentina looked to work their way up the pitch. An electric night in Miami. Enzo Fernandez. McAllister. Di Maria. $145th cap for Angel Di Maria in Argentine colors tonight. It will be his last. Scored in the 2021 Copa America final to win that match against Brazil. Scored in the World Cup final. That beautiful flowing counterattack against France in 2022. Could he sign off by scoring in a third consecutive final? Argentina okay with being patient here. I don't mind taking the air out of this game somewhat. Even though they have such an abundance of talent, Argentina have won most of their games 1-0, 2-0, 2-1 over the last few years. Here's a look at James' ball over the top for Arias that ended with Cordoba clipping the outside of the post in the early minutes. Nestor Lorenzo trying to defeat his home country, of course, tonight. He is from Argentina, played for the Argentine national team in the 1990 World Cup final, was later an assistant coach for Argentina at the 2006 World Cup. Trying to hand La Albiceleste a defeat tonight and bring Colombia their second trophy. Rodrigo de Paul, space to accelerate. Now Messi, down off the chest and forward and dragged back and still on the ball. Magically into the path of Angel Di Maria. In low, Messi, hit bodies in front, deflects to Vargas. It looked like the opening goal, but Colombia in the way, just enough. And they got a kind bounce afterward. Messi had drifted into space. It actually came off Julian Alvarez, I think. Alvarez was trying to jump out of the way. 20 minutes in, 0-0. Argentina finding their way into this game now, as you knew they would. Now Mojica. To backheel it for Diaz, who wasn't where he thought. Argentina looking more slick. McAllister. Messi. Claims the throw and gets it. Three shots for Colombia. Just one for Argentina. Danilo Vargas plays for Atlas in Liga MX. He's won 2 titles with them. Those fans hoping he doesn't win another tonight. Argentina dropping back currently, trying to frustrate Colombia. Colombia so good on the counterattack, so good in transitions. Argentina don't want to give them the chance for those. Diaz has drifted to the right now. First touch let him down. Lionel Scaloni hollering for a foul, and now he gets one. Colombia have only won 1 of their last 12 meetings against Argentina. Not many have beaten Argentina lately, of course. Colombia had some early looks in this one. We're over midway through the first half. This is a Colombia throw. Lionel Scaloni at the bottom of your picture thought it should have gone the other way. Carlos Cuesta and Mojica. Been one of the breakout players at this tournament for Colombia, Johan Mojica. Played for Osasuna in Spain last season. Some acceleration from Sanchez, and that's all the way through to Emi Martinez. Argentina eliminated Colombia in the semifinals of the 2021 Copa America. That was on penalties, of course. That was the start of Emi Martinez's legend. That was the first shootout that he won. First time he showed his gamesmanship and his ability to get an opponent's heads to the world. Space for Lerma. Just a little lull in this first half, but that's a good switch for Mojica. Takes it under his command at the first time. James returned it to Mojica. Mojica's crossed toward Cordoba, whose head that come off last. It's a goal kick. Cordoba disagrees. See the possession numbers so far, fairly even. Colombia dominated the opening 10 minutes or so. Argentina have stabilized since and posed a threat a couple times themselves. Messi most notably. Sanchez, well done. And up the line for James. Protected in the middle by John Arias. And now Mojica. And Diaz. Diaz will roam all over the pitch, along with James. There's Santiago Arias. Cuesta. John Arias. Diaz. James. Outside of the foot for Rios. Rios able to skip past Di Maria. Rios to the end line, pulls it across, up in the air, and a foul given against Argentina as Cordoba caught Lisandro Martinez. And he's shown the first card of this final. John Cordoba into the book in the 27th minute after this foul on Lisandro Martinez. Came in high with the studs exposed. Lisandro Martinez, who missed most of the season at Manchester United with a long injury, came back at the end of the year. They missed him so much. For most, a big part of Manchester United winning the FA Cup at the end of that year. Teal. Lisandro Martinez has often been removed from games at around the 60 or 70 minute mark. Veteran Nico Otamendi has often finished the game for Argentina. Somewhat unusual, of course. A lot of times center backs are the one position that go the distance for each team. But Lionel Scaloni's had success rotating Martinez and Otamendi. He'd prefer not to have to do it this early, of course, especially in a game that could go 120 minutes. The stadium ready to absolutely explode when one of these teams finds the back of the net tonight. Back in play, Martinez back up. Alvarez tracks that down. Throw goes Colombia's direction, though. And now it's Di Maria who's down for Argentina. Contacted by Santiago Arias. John Mojica has looked so confident every time he's been on the ball at this tournament. We've played 30 minutes in this 2024 Copa America final. 0-0 Argentina and Colombia. Colombia hit the post early on through John Cordoba. Messi had a great chance. It was deflected into the goalkeeper's arms by Alvarez. That's the closest either of these teams have come. Long ball forward, cut out after being well read by Christian Romero. Diaz, wonderful back heel. John Arias. Jefferson Lerma. Richard Rios. This is part of why Colombia have captivated the hearts of their nation during this run to this final. It's not just that they've won games, it's that they've won them with such swagger. John Arias. Diaz. Cordoba trying to hold it up. Cordoba. James trying to loft it into Diaz's path. Back to Martinez, who clears. It's another good spell for Colombia, though, now. Lerma, and Arias tries to get turned. He's chopped down by Fernandez. Advantage play by the referee. Diaz. Rios. Turned over to Di Maria. Was immediately hunted by a pack of Colombian players, but the foul given away. Free kick, Argentina. James didn't think there was a lot in that. Tagliafico. Messi. Taken off his toes by Lerma. And Diaz is going to track this. Luis Diaz on the run. And showed too much of the ball to Christian Romero. Mojica, though. And Lerma. Lerma accelerates around one. Jefferson Lerma just wide. It was a rocket. And it wasn't far away. Ooh, there was a touch, too, from Martinez. I'm not sure if that was going wide anyway. Great save by Emi Martinez when you see it back there. It is a corner then for Colombia. They're second of this first half. Swung out by James. Header down was from Cordoba. Comes back to James again. And flag is up for offside. Trying to take it quickly was Martinez. Referee wants him to do that again. Well, that's two corners that Colombia have had in this first half. Both times they've won the initial ball. Argentina a bit fortunate with the second ball on each occasion. Colombian fans impatient with Emi Martinez. I think we're at a stage in this first half where Argentina wouldn't mind just getting to halftime at 0-0. Regroup from there. And they found space down the right. They could still do better than that, of course. Here's Messi. And Fernandez. And Messi again. Trying to serve it into the box. DePaul cleans up. Back for Romero. Both sides taking a moment to stroll and regain their breath in this sizzling, stifling heat and humidity. But here's Tagliafico. And here's Di Maria. Di Maria outside of the foot from Messi. The return ball finds Messi. Messi still by the end line. Ran out of room. And it went out for a goal kick. And Messi grabbing at that left ankle. Maybe it's the right leg. It is the right leg that's been a problem for him at this tournament, remember. And anxious moments for Argentina. The 186th appearance for Lionel Messi in an Argentina shirt. First appeared for them, of course, back in 2006. As Lionel Scaloni and everybody in Albiceleste here in Miami, back around Argentina, around the world, looking on anxious. It was a risky slide from Sanchez, but it worked. Well, back to his feet. How much of a problem will this be for him over the rest of this game? He'll try to walk it off for now. Argentina at the moment playing with 10. Colombia will see if perhaps they could capitalize on that. Jefferson Lerma. Messi back on the pitch. And that's a bad ball for Rios. Di Maria. First touch for Messi since that incident. He is not moving very well. Again, Argentina want to get to halftime. See if they can give Messi some treatment, perhaps. See if he'd be able to continue on after some time off his feet. Decent little shift there. DePaul. And a turn on Arias, who shuts him down. John Arias did so well. And now Jefferson Lerma. This is really good from Colombia. Johan Mojica. Mojica's cross. Cordoba couldn't reach it. Comes all the way through for Santiago Arias. Arias cuts it back. Rios. Now toward the penalty spot. Headed along and wide. And claimed by Martinez. Messi still grabbing at that right ankle. McAllister. And didn't have Di Maria where he thought he was. Concerns for Lionel Scaloni as we approach the final 5 minutes of this first half. Lautaro Martinez warming up on the Argentina touchline. Luis Diaz. James wanted to hit that first time, and now from distance. Fairly simple for Martinez. Decent strike by Richard Rios. Six shots for Colombia, 2 for Argentina. Colombia will be disappointed if this gets to halftime at 0-0. They have definitely been the better team in this first half. Messi still hobbling significantly. Have to really question if he's going to be able to continue. But here's Di Maria. McAllister. De Paul touched for Messi. Messi outside for Montiel. Montiel tried to clip it toward Messi. Taken the other way, Diaz. And to charge through the midfield all by himself. The door was closed by De Paul. McAllister plays to Di Maria. Di Maria trying to find Julian Alvarez, who's not had much in this first half. Tagliafico. Fernandez. There's space down the right for Montiel. Tons of room for Montiel. Montiel's cross. Mojica able to get out and close him down and block it. It's overhit for Rios, taken back by Di Maria. Pendulum swinging slightly back toward Argentina again in these closing stages of the first half. Tagliafico, still Tagliafico, looking for the free kick, and he gets it just outside the penalty area. And shouts for a card against Santiago Arias. Does not appear at the moment that Rafael Klaus will oblige those, but he does give the free kick to La Albicelestes. Tagliafico. Just a bit of a high elbow from Arias as they went shoulder to shoulder. Well, Lionel Messi clearly doesn't feel great. But could still deliver something telling from this set piece. Messi delivers. Great ball. It's over the bar. Tagliafico rose up, but couldn't keep it down. It was there for him. Nicolas Tagliafico's only ever scored 1 goal for Argentina. Not really his job normally. This is his 63rd cap. Into the final minute of the 45. James. Mojica. John Arias. Cordoba trying to return it for John Arias. Kicked it off his standing leg instead. And it's given straight back to Santiago Arias, who touched it to Rios, who feeds Arias. And then the foul against James. De Paul didn't think so. It is a free kick for Colombia, taken quickly and taken short. And then James gives it out into touch. Don't usually see Colombia waste set pieces like that. Had the 45 minutes. We'll have an additional one at the end of this first half. Shielded out by Fernandez for an Argentine throw. Beautiful venue, beautiful crowd, beautiful night in South Florida. Appears that we're headed for a goalless first half, unless Cuesta is almost robbed, and this might fall for Di Maria, but it's swept up and blasted away by Cuesta. Colombia almost got caught. Fernandez. Again. DePaul. Referee blows for a foul. Argentina wanted advantage played. And now Rafael Klaus takes the ball and blows for halftime. And 45 minutes are gone in the 2024 Copa America final here in Miami. John Cordoba went the closest for Colombia in the first half. He shaved the outside of the post in the early minutes. Lionel Messi had a great chance that came off his teammate Julian Alvarez and bobbled into the goalkeeper's arms. We'll see if Messi and company can regroup and if Messi can shake off that apparent injury that he suffered late in the half. But at the break in this Copa America final, it's Argentina 0, Colombia 0. Stay tuned for highlights, stats, and a halftime performance from Shakira. That's all next. Referee Rafael Klaus checking to make sure everything's in order before we get back underway. He blows the whistle. Here we go in the second half of the Copa America final. All to play for, all to be decided. Can Colombia claim their second? Can Argentina take their 16th? Long from Davinson Sanchez, and out comes Emiliano Martinez. And of course, if you go all the way to penalties, Colombia know they would have to face him. Still a little bit too early to start talking about penalties yet, but it's always in the back of your mind in a final like this. This is headed along. This will work for Colombia. What can they construct from it? Mojica being stuck to by DePaul. Takes the safe option to Lerma. Both these teams were very patient in possession in the first half, not wanting to give the other transition opportunities. And an example of that here as they go all the way back to Camilo Vargas. See the confirmation of the 11 on the pitch for Colombia. No changes for them at halftime. No changes for either side. Mojica, what a touch. He's been so good at this tournament, but then he turns one over. And it's first time into the box, but an easy take for Camilo Vargas. It was won back by Julian Alvarez. Couldn't pick out a teammate. Now Santiago Arias the other way. Richard Rios. James. Given some space. Trying to slide it through the lines. Comes back to him now, James. Luis Diaz. And James. James clipped to the penalty spot. Headed backside. Arias just wide. Santiago Arias has never scored for Colombia in 60 appearances. Rarely come closer than he did there. That wakes this crowd back up. Remember, Argentina almost scored in the first 40 seconds in the first half. Julian Alvarez had that chance. Colombia almost opening the scoring in the first 2 minutes of this second half. Ball too long for Messi, but it comes to Montiel instead. Into the middle, touched along. McAllister trying to race onto the end of it. Alexis McAllister. McAllister lays it back. Di Maria against a body. Bouncing ball still not claimed. Rios tussling for it against McAllister. And Rios wins it and comes the other way. Richard Rios, can he start something for Colombia now? His teammates were back defending. And it's a throw for Argentina, and Fernandez has some extra words for Rios. Look at Argentina spring to life all of a sudden. Alexis McAllister was almost in. Laid it back for Di Maria, and Camilo Vargas made the block. Now the Argentina fans back to life. It's just electric in here tonight. It's amazing to be a part of. There's a slip in the midfield by Fernandez. It still worked, and it comes along to Montiel, who can't keep it in play. A retying of the shoelaces for Johan Mojica before he launches this throw up the line. Who's this down for Argentina? That's Christian Romero. Colombia tried to take the throw quickly. It's pulled back for the injury. 5 minutes into the second half. Romero came together with Diaz. Back up now, on we go. Argentina starting to press. They didn't do a lot of that in the first half. And then a series of headers, and McAllister shields the ball. He's so tough to tackle off of it. Such an asset for Argentina in the midfield. Colombia have a man down, play's been stopped. That's Diaz. Straight elbow maybe from Lisandro Martinez. This is played long by Argentina. Angel Di Maria trying to take it in. Di Maria in a wrestling match, shielded off by Sanchez, who did really well. And now the flag is up for offside anyway. Yeah, clearly offside by a couple steps, Di Maria. Hasn't had a ton to do tonight, Camilo Vargas, but made that crucial save a few minutes into this second half. Drills it long, intended for John Cordoba. Here's Martinez at the other end. Argentina trying to up the tempo here early in the second half. And Tagliafico charges down the left. Lays it off for Di Maria. Now Messi. McAllister bundled over. No foul there. Taken down by John Arias. Gomez plays it back to Santiago Arias. Argentina felt they should have had a free kick. They don't get one. And the temperature ratchets up a little bit more. This is Cordoba. He's come short for this ball. Remember, he is on a yellow from the first half. He's the only player on a yellow on the pitch. Rios. So good at creating a little bit of room for himself. Santiago Arias. James. John Arias. And Mojica making the run. Tries to take the curling effort instead. It was deflected out. It'll be a corner for Colombia. First attacking set piece of the second half for them and for him. Argentina have not given up a headed set piece goal in the Lionel Scaloni era. That's the last 5 years. James in, back post, near side, headed over and wide. Another good chance from a set piece for Colombia. Davinson Sanchez missed the target. It's the third time they've won the initial ball from a set piece. Watch Sanchez just wriggle free. That's a great look, and he should score. It was Cordoba who won the initial header, and Sanchez just couldn't get over the top of it. Will Colombia regret these missed chances? They've had more of them than Argentina in the first 54 minutes in this final. They haven't taken any of them. And when you're playing a savvy and experienced champion like Argentina, you often come to regret those misses. Down by Enzo Fernandez. Maria, McAllister, Messi. Di Maria. Drills it across the pitch to Montiel. Great switch. DePaul closed down, fouled. Free kick Argentina, 10 minutes into the second half. Chip short in the direction of Julian Alvarez, didn't reach him, and it's hacked away. Rodriguez, good first-time header for Diaz. And a run away from DePaul, surrounded by blue and white stripes. Free kick Argentina. Gonzalo Montiel, who's shaken off an ankle injury to be able to start this game. You can tell Colombia are determined whenever either James or Luis Diaz has the ball from open play. They're going to do whatever it takes to not give either of them room on the ball. It's tight, it's tense. It's everything you expect from a final. First goal, always critical, feels massive now. Di Maria on the acceleration. Past Arias. Di Maria looks to cross, stands it up. McAllister shouts for handball. McAllister again. Pulls it back, top of the area. Enzo Fernandez, Lionel Messi. Out wide, Montiel into the middle. And punched away. Down from DePaul. Attack still alive for Argentina. He'll still shout for that handball if it goes out of play. In for Messi. Tipped away from him. Montiel to the ball first. Ricocheted around. Now it's cleared. And now Argentina ask about that handball, but it's not out of play just yet. And DePaul keeps it from going out. And Argentina come again. Di Maria on the run. Into the box. Unheld. Di Maria touched away. Camilo Vargas makes the save. Now let's see about that potential handball a moment ago. It was McAllister. Ooh. Now the hand is down from Cuesta. It clearly hits the arm. And this was Di Maria a moment ago. It's a good save from Vargas, tipping it aside. It will be Messi to take the corner. It's like the handball check is complete, no penalty. Messi delivers, near post. Colombia get it away. Big shouts again from the Argentina bench. They win it back by midfield. Di Maria trying to slither through, wins a free kick. And again, I think Argentina are shouting about a potential handball. Well, let's see. Well, this was the foul on Di Maria a moment ago from Jefferson Lerma. You could see DePaul in the background still signaling for handball. And Lionel Scaloni in the face of the fourth official. It's the Argentina fans raising the volume now. Doesn't appear anything's going to come of those handball shouts, so it is just the free kick for Argentina. Messi and DePaul around it. But of course it's Messi to take. It'll be settled by Fernandez. And all the way back to Martinez. With an hour gone in this Copa America final. Mojica, strong header. And Argentina, bad giveaway there to James, who first times it into the path of Diaz. First touch carried him wide. Luis Diaz up against Romero, tries to turn the corner, now into the middle. It's Rios, who still has it somehow. Santiago Arias has it fall to him. Arias inside, into the box, Cordoba, backheeled for Arias. Comes to James, not on his favorite left foot, he gives it away. And Di Maria sprints away for Argentina, but Sanchez in the way and takes it back. And now a free kick for Colombia to end a frantic sequence of play. And the first card of the night for Argentina. And it appears to be Alexis McAllister who's been booked. Yeah, for that on James. So McAllister on a yellow now for Argentina. Cordoba still on a yellow for Colombia. We remain goalless in South Florida. James only played about 60 minutes in that semifinal, remember, against Uruguay. But then down to 10, they took him off for more defensive solidity. So he should have more in the tank tonight. He delivers, top of the area. DePaul after the second ball. Rios got there first. Diaz touches it back. Jefferson. Lerma over the bar. Well, he's unleashed from distance a couple times tonight, Jefferson Lerma. Almost scored in the first half with one of those. Not as close this time. Now it's Colombia pressing again, but DePaul takes it back. DePaul takes a tumble. DePaul wins a free kick. Asks for more. Rafael Klaus wags his finger. The bump from John Arias. DePaul counting the fouls against Arias, but here's Diaz. His touch has been a little loose at times tonight, but it falls for James. And James pokes it to John Arias. Will be a corner, and Messi is down again for Argentina. And will that be the end of the line for him tonight? No, that was a non-contact issue, and that's always a bad sign. And you can see the trainer immediately motion for a sub. Picked up the apparent ankle or back of leg issue in about the 34th minute in the first half. Played through it for a while, but clearly can't go any further. And it's Nicolas Gonzalez who's going to take his place. Well, Messi no longer needs international trophies to validate his time with Argentina. not facing nearly the same existential pressure that he was in 2021 or in 2022. He'll still be gutted, of course, that he has to leave this game now. Saluted with reverence by the fans, by his teammates. And clearly distraught, as are they. But with 25 minutes of the 90 left, Lionel Messi can go no further, and Nicolas Gonzalez comes in. This is a corner for Colombia. After all that, Argentina have to get their heads back to defending. There's bumping and jostling in the box. Referee blows the whistle. That was Lerma who went down. Now James serves. And Martinez able to take. Came out really well in traffic. You see the emotions for Lionel Messi. Can Argentina find a way without him now? Motoring down this left side. It squibs into the middle. Julian Alvarez almost had it fall to him before it was hacked away. First touch was good from James. James has some space to try to maneuver a ball forward. Diaz couldn't keep that in. Throw in for Argentina. Oh. It breaks your heart whether you're an Argentina fan or not. Even if you're a Colombia fan, that's not the way you want to see Lionel Messi leave the pitch. But the 22 who are on the pitch still have a job to do. And Argentina, of course, will hope that they can still have Lionel Messi smiling at the end of the night. But Colombia posing a significant hurdle for them to do that. Had the better chances tonight, Colombia. Had 12 shots to Argentina's 6. We're 3/4 of the way through the 90 minutes. And still no one has found a breakthrough in this Copa America final. This is Rios. Hassled off it by two different Argentine players. Nicolas Gonzalez has gone on that left side since coming on. Montiel. De Paul. Julian Alvarez. Di Maria. Di Maria able to accelerate, exchanges with Alvarez. Alvarez now tried to give it back to Di Maria, deflected behind him and was taken the other way. Here's Diaz. And James. Davinson Sanchez. Richard Rios. James Rodriguez. John Arias. Luis Diaz. Against De Paul. Beats De Paul. Couldn't beat the second player. There was a handball against Diaz. Free kick Argentina. Ice tape to the ankle of Lionel Messi. He said in the lead up to this game that he's just trying to enjoy every moment that he has left with the national team. He said he intends to continue, but only God knows when it will be it for him. Not the ending to his night that he'd envisioned. But here goes Montiel again down this right side. Montiel into the box. Gonzalo Montiel tackled out. It'll be a corner. No, off Montiel last. What is the decision here from Rafael Klaus? Let's see it again. There's a great initial dribble and acceleration by Montiel. It's a wonderful tackle by John Arias. Had to get that exactly right and did. Rafael Klaus seemed to be pointing the other way. Yeah, it is Colombia's ball. Not sure if the flag was up for offside. Montiel has gone down now. Remember, he had an ankle issue coming into this game. He had shaken it off enough to be able to start. It looks like he's going to be the next out of the match for Argentina. Now, we're still a long way from penalties, of course. We would have extra time first in this final as Nahuel Molina looks like he's going to take Montiel's place. If this game were to go all the way to penalties, though, Argentina have already lost two of their big weapons from the penalty spot. Messi off, now Montiel, who remember scored the winning penalty in the 2022 World Cup. Scored a penalty against Ecuador in the quarterfinals this year. He scored a penalty against Holland in the World Cup quarterfinals a couple years ago. He scored the winning penalty in the Europa League final for Sevilla last year. He's a significant weapon in a penalty shootout, but he would not be able to take part. He will take no further part in this game tonight. He's forced off. Nahuel Molina, who plays for Atletico Madrid, appears for a 43rd time for Argentina. Colombia still with their original 11 on the pitch. They launch it down, and it's taken down by John Arias. Now Mojica. Mojica tries to accelerate it around DePaul and does. Wrestles it back post. Comes all the way through. Arias into the middle. Cordoba trying to get there. Big tangle of legs. Referee now blows for a free kick in Argentina's favor. McAllister and Cordoba stay down. Again, Santiago Arias doing very well to get into the attack and put those dangerous balls in. Oh boy. Will VAR have another look at that? There is contact between McAllister and John Cordoba. Now, who makes contact first? Did Cordoba get his leg across McAllister? And does McAllister then go into Cordoba's front leg? Sure, this is being looked at in the VAR room. Will they deem it worthy of further review? Nervous wait for everyone involved. See Rafael Klaus saying wait. The VAR is led today by Rodolfo Toschi. Will he summon Rafael Klaus over to the monitor? We'll see the confirmation of a potential penalty check. But no. We play on. And this is immediately flicked on in the direction of Julian Alvarez before it's volleyed away. It's the VAR room deciding that there just wasn't enough in that moment a moment ago between McAllister and Cordoba. Diaz. Rios. James. That came off McAllister. James wanted handball. Referee saw otherwise. Di Maria looks to rake it across the pitch. Excellent header by Davinson Sanchez. Second ball taken back in by Argentina, though, and here's Alexis McAllister. Down the left side. Fernandez trying to poke it through. Here's the chance. It's in. But no, the flag is up. Offside. It won't count. It will be checked, of course, but for now it stays 0-0. For just a moment, Nico Gonzalez thought he'd given Argentina the lead in this Copa America final. He is clearly offside. Good decision by the assistant referee. It wasn't Gonzalez who was offside. See the reaction from the Argentina bench. I believe it was Tagliafico on the overlap who was the man offside before he fed Gonzalez. Yeah, very clear. Well behind the last man. So it seems anyway. This hasn't been officially confirmed. This is still being looked at. The lines are still being drawn. But now play is waved on. Sanchez goes long again. It'll be a Colombia throw. 14 minutes of the 90 remaining. Will we have more beyond that? Nicolas Gonzalez has added a lot, though, since coming on for Argentina for Messi 10 minutes ago. John Arias, Luis Diaz. Arias. Mojica. Sanchez. James. Jefferson Lerma. Bit of a dangerous ball. Mojica cleans it up. It is so tense in Miami. Every kick of the ball potentially decisive. James. Diaz. Mojica, that is. Mojica trying to turn in a low cross. DePaul was in the way. Di Maria dropping deep. DePaul being closed down by John Arias. Applauded by his teammates. Motions for the Colombia fans to get up. They have lit up this Copa America, the Colombia supporters, all around the United States. It's the first time this whole tournament that Argentina haven't been the de facto home team in the stands. Arias wins a free kick. This could be promising for Colombia. That's a bad one to give away by Alexis McAllister in Argentina. Arias was going the opposite direction from the goal. And you see James immediately there to plant it on the ground and get ready to swing this in. Again, Colombia have scored 5 goals from James Rodriguez set-piece deliveries and crosses in this tournament. James, and it's flicked wide. Another chance. This time it was Carlos Cuesta. And again, Colombia, the opportunities have been there from James' deliveries today, but they haven't been able to put their subsequent headers on target. Cuesta's never scored for Colombia. Still hasn't, at least for now. Christian Romero, the next man down for Argentina. Colombia still have not made a change in this game. Sticking with their original 11. Argentina have had the 2 forced changes with Messi and Montiel going off. Neat ball lifted by McAllister, who runs onto the return, and now down the line it goes. And this is won by Nico Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez in the box. Gonzalez tries to cut inside, and it's just tackled away from him by Sanchez. But again, Nico Gonzalez looking dangerous ever since he came on 15 minutes ago. Cuesta pressured a little bit by Di Maria, turns it over in the middle of the park to Enzo Fernandez. DePaul wants it. Instead, it was intended for Di Maria, but turned over. James back for Vargas. Our Colombia starting to look a little tired. 80 minutes in, 10 to go in the 90. Extra time beckons beyond that if nobody scores. Settled well for Santiago Arias. Now Lerma. Sprayed an accurate ball. Inch perfect for James. John Arias. Johan Mojica. Lerma. James. Arias wanted the free kick. Now he gets it. Late whistle from Rafael Klaus. Another big set-piece opportunity coming for Colombia. Hey, says Enzo Fernandez. Let's see. How much contact was there? Well, he does go through the back of him, doesn't he? It's almost too much for some. James could go for goal from here. Close enough in. This is in his range. I saw him test Alisson against Brazil. Arias around it too. Is this the moment for Colombia? James goes for goal into the wall. And now the free kick given away clumsily by Arias. Comes to nothing for Colombia. And it was Nico Gonzalez racing over to win that free kick as well. James tried to go for the look-away free kick there. Acted as if he was going to swing it back post. Tried to shoot it towards goal, but the three blue and white striped shirts all in the way. Very long from Martinez. First ball flicked down the direction of Julian Alvarez. Colombia do enough. Mojica anywhere. Molina taking a long time over this throw. Toward Di Maria, touched away from him. Diaz trying to play the bounce. Fernandez after it as well. DePaul on the second ball wins it for McAllister. Argentina starting to wear Colombia down. Still no changes for Colombia. Rios does well, as usual. James. Diaz trying to get onto it. He's pulled down, was he? Referee puts his whistle to his lips and gives a free kick to Argentina. And James indignant. So is Diaz. Well, they kind of both grabbed each other at different points, didn't they? That could have gone either direction. Goes Argentina's way. Maybe Diaz grabbed first. I'm sure that's what Rafael Klaus saw. Rafael Klaus, one of the most experienced referees in South America. It's another header won by Gonzalez. Nobody else forward, though, to claim the second ball. Colombia go long. Emi Martinez a little late off his line, but claimed it eventually. Will either side find a winner inside the 90? Possession narrowly in Colombia's favor. 5 minutes to go in normal time. De Paul, now Di Maria. This was intended for Molina. He's not going to get to it, but it does go out of play, claiming a corner. Argentina, they get one. They've not had many of those tonight. There's no Lionel Messi to take these anymore. A dangerous set-piece chance for them nonetheless. It will be Di Maria to take as a hush settles over Hard Rock Stadium. McAllister and John Arias forehead to forehead. Battles raging all over the pitch, mental and physical. Now we're ready. Di Maria, and reached but not with any effect by Romero, out for a goal kick. Again, very hot, very humid. Starting to take its toll now. And now the first change of the night coming, it appears, for Colombia. Rafael Santos Borré up and ready to come on, perhaps at the next stoppage. Di Maria. Rodrigo De Paul. Tagliafico. Whistles from the Colombian fans. Between the lines, this is neat work for Di Maria. Di Maria raking in a back post cross. First header won, across the face of goal and out, just beyond Julian Alvarez. Nico Gonzalez again creating danger. That close for Argentina. What a ball from Di Maria. Gonzalez did exactly what he's supposed to do, heading it back across the face. Julian Alvarez, that ball just curved out of his reach. It's going to be a double change for Colombia. It's Castaño and Borré coming on. Richard Rios comes off. Rios had a tremendous tournament. The most completed dribbles of any outfield player at Copa America this year. Scored a couple goals. Dazzled with his control, his possession, his acceleration, his ability on the ball. One of several Colombian players who's opened eyes at this tournament. And Borré replaces John Cordoba, who hit the outside of the post early on. Didn't have many other opportunities. Thought maybe he may have won a penalty in the 74th minute. VAR decided it wasn't worth further review. And it would have been marginal if it had been given. We're into the final minute of the 90. Both teams have made two changes now. Borré's first action is to give away a free kick. Rafael Santos Borré plays for Internacional in Brazil. Spent time with River Plate, also with Hamburg in Germany. Scored 6 goals for Colombia. It's his 37th cap. Kevin Castaño plays in Russia. This is his 13th appearance. He has yet to score for his country. How much stoppage time will we have before the potential extra time? Whistle and a free kick for Colombia. Being told there will be 4 additional minutes. So there's the confirmation of that. 4 more minutes for Colombia or Argentina to find a winner in normal time in this Copa America final. Mojica in some trouble, gave it away. It's Di Maria, Angel Di Maria, poked off his toes, and Colombia survive. Almost a nightmare moment for Mojica. Argentina come again. Di Maria wants it now. Instead it's Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez scoops it far side. Gonzalez. Gonzalez back post looking for Di Maria. Flicked away by Mojica. And thundered off to Paul. It will be an Argentina throw. And Argentina cranking up the pressure late in normal time. Molina. Another throw. It's so often a mistake that decides these finals, and it nearly did just a moment ago. Romero. Gonzalez wins another. Touchback and just hammered anywhere by Lerma. This is going to be a corner for Argentina. Colombia on the ropes suddenly. Argentina sniffing, hunting a late winner. Gonzalez paid a price to win that headed ball a moment ago. Di Maria walking over to take this corner from the far flag. The outswinging ball from Di Maria. First header won, second ball swung over the top. What a chance. It fell to Gonzalez, and he swung wildly at it. Great ball from Di Maria. It was a free header, and the second ball, after Romero flicked it down, Gonzalez trying to catch it on the half volley, caught it higher than he wanted, and sent it much higher than he wanted. 90 seconds to play in normal time. Lerma wins the header. Diaz races after it. Goes tumbling. Referee not interested. DePaul down. Here come Argentina again. Di Maria. Forward for Alvarez. Taken away from him. Arias very calmly done. James. In the final minute of the 4 added on. Castaño. Santiago Arias hasn't been able to get forward in the attack nearly as much in this second half as he's tired. Mojica. Now Mojica with a late burst of pace. Mojica around one. The touch was too heavy, and it's a goal kick as Mojica's bundled to the ground. That might do it for normal time, but Martinez, with his team having the momentum, he got that ball back in play quickly. Argentina might have time for one final attack. Or will they? They won't. Rafael Klaus blows the whistle. Full time in normal time, but far from done in this Copa America final. Lionel Messi having to watch, but it's all even after. after 90, and we go to extra time in this Copa America final. At the end of 90 minutes, it finishes Argentina 0, Colombia 0. We'll have a short break, of course, before we commence extra time. 2 15-minute periods. So we will play an additional half an hour in this South Florida heat and humidity. It is nearly 11:30 p.m. local time here in Florida, so slightly cooler than when we began. But still very humid. Conditions still very challenging. Argentina huddled around Lionel Scaloni. Colombia fans continue to represent as they have throughout this tournament. Nestor Lorenzo still trying to mastermind a win over his home country. Official temperature right now, 84 degrees. So that's a few degrees cooler than when we started, but humidity still at 76%. You can see the impact it's having. Both teams still have multiple substitutions that they can use. They only use 2 in the 90 minutes each. Emiliano Martinez, of course, looming if this game goes to penalties. Argentina might be without Lionel Messi and Gonzalo Montiel for a potential penalty shootout, but they still have Emi Martinez, of course. We're not at all there yet. Another 30 minutes to be played before those come into play. 13 shots for Colombia, 7 for Argentina during the normal 90. But it was clearly Argentina who had the momentum over the last 10 minutes or so. Can Colombia gain a second wind for this extra time? Is Argentina's arguably superior bench depth maybe starting to come into play and starting to tilt the balance in their favor? It felt like it late in normal time. Looks like Juan Fernando Quintero is getting ready to come on for Colombia. So can these Colombian subs like Castaño and Santos Borre, who came on with a few minutes left in normal time, and now Quintero, it looks like he's going to replace James Rodriguez. Can they make an impact? So no more John Cordoba, no more Richard Rios, now no more James Rodriguez. That's 3 big offensive weapons off the pitch for Colombia now. Assuming they make this change, which they've not officially just yet. Juan Fernando Quintero plays in Argentina for Racing. Previously played in Argentina for River Plate. He is an all-time legend among River Plate fans, whatever else he does in his career, for scoring a Copa Libertadores winning goal against arch-rivals Boca Juniors in that 2018 Copa Libertadores final. So he's scored major goals in big-time cup finals before. Emi Martinez, a little smile and a joke for his counterpart Camilo Vargas as they went past each other as they switch ends at the start of extra time. Will be Colombia going right to left, Argentina left to right. Here's the confirmation of that change. Quintero for James. And so both of these countries' primary legends have no further part to play in this final. Messi forced off for Argentina. James now off after 90 for Colombia. It's the supporting cast that will have to step up. And we're underway in extra time, 0-0. Still completely undecided in this Copa America final. Argentina look to go straight to the attack. Julian Alvarez. And there's space down this left side again. Tagliafico. McAllister. Di Maria looked more and more dangerous as normal time went on. Mojica with some trickery. Against Nahuel Molina, does well to shield it out for a goal kick. Oh, you can see that right ankle from Lionel Messi. Not good. How do these two sides approach extra time? Most teams don't want to go into a penalty shootout with Argentina against Emiliano Martinez. That hit the referee, who now blows it dead. Rafael Klaus will play a drop ball. Colombia ringing around Miami. It's about 50-50 in the stands tonight. These two fan bases have taken turns out shouting each other. Mojica can't keep that in. Clear-cut chances few and far between. Remember, Julian Alvarez had one just 40 seconds into the game. This is going to be a throw for Colombia in the attacking third. Lionel Scaloni. They've usually done it the hard way, Argentina, these last few years. They've made a bit of an art form out of suffering to victory. Had 2-goal leads get away late, of course, against both Holland and France in the World Cup 2 years ago, before winning both of those on penalties. And that's given away by Castaño. Throw for Argentina, who of course beat Colombia on penalties in the Copa America semi-final 3 years ago, on the way to then beating Brazil in the final. Colombia still just one win in their last 12 against Argentina. Trying to get over that final hurdle to become a true footballing power in South America, as they felt they've had the potential to be for many years. They've been in 9 Copa America finals, Colombia, in the last 19 editions of this tournament. They've often made deep runs. Just their 3rd time in a final. It's been so difficult for them to get past Brazil or Argentina, but over the top, maybe an opportunity until Martinez raced off his line to claim. Read that very early and very well. It was Borre trying to get on the end of it. DePaul gives it away to John Arias. Arias tries to bend it into a teammate's path. Finger wave from Rafael Klaus. On we go. And on go Argentina. Gonzalez. Rodrigo de Paul. Angel Di Maria. De Paul with the underlap. De Paul's through. Rodrigo de Paul. The cutback. What a save, Vargas. And the chance not fully taken by Argentina. Not as much power on the shot as they would have liked. Looked like Gonzalez arriving at the back post. Let's see. Great move from Argentina. De Paul with the underlapping run. The cutback was perfect. It was Gonzalez, and he was being tackled as he released it. But he still got a clean look and just didn't make the contact he would have liked. On target, but not as much power behind it as he would have hoped. Colombia the other way. Mojica. Luis Diaz. Mojica to the end line. Mojica's cross. Nobody at the back post. Colombia get it back. Diaz. A little burst now from Colombia. Quintero. Diaz. Quintero. Wide. Santiago Arias tries to clip it across. Quintero was shouting for handball. Nobody else in the Colombian shirt was. Colombia throw just over 5 minutes into extra time. There's going to be a change made. Now Gonzalez had the chance a moment ago. We'll see it one more time. DePaul, such a good cutback against the grain. It took everybody out for Colombia. They had Vargas to thank. Double change now for Argentina. Leandro Paredes and Lautaro Martinez coming on. Julian Alvarez's night is done. This is the luxury that Argentina have, of course. They also bring Enzo Fernandez off the pitch. So Paredes for Fernandez, Lautaro for Julian Alvarez. So that's the luxury Argentina have. You can bring a guy like Lautaro Martinez on in extra time of a cup final, and he's the leading scorer in this tournament. Scored 4 goals in the Copa America group stage. Alexis McAllister also off. And Giovanni Lo Celso also on for Argentina. So a big reshuffle by them. 6 minutes into extra time. In for Quintero. Invited to hit it. Took a deflection. Didn't get through a wall of bodies. Argentina. Martinez tackled off it. His first involvement. Not what he would have hoped. Quintero gives it away to Di Maria. Runners forward for Argentina. Volleyed forward. And now they'll have a free kick. And Lautaro wants more. Just bumped subtly by Davinson Sanchez. So all the usual set piece takers for both teams off the pitch. Paredes and DePaul around this. Paredes clips it in. Came off the Argentina attacker, I think. Yeah, goal kick. Gonzalez had drifted to this right side, though he's been mostly out on the left. Over midway through this first section of extra time. It's been an incredible atmosphere here at Hard Rock Stadium. None of these supporters have had the chance to celebrate a goal tonight. It is a pitched battle as we go on, nearly at 100 minutes. Sandro Martinez had to play it across the field. Mojica intercepted. And Mojica almost gave it away. Second ball falls for Argentina. They do have it now. This is Tagliafico. Tagliafico tries to bend it in. Didn't have anybody making the run. It's still going to fall on this near side for Di Maria. Di Maria toward the backside. Body's arriving. It's down for Camilo Vargas, it claims. Tagliafico arrived. He's down injured. Play goes on 11 v 10. And Diaz is twisted down. And bodies come together in the midfield. Referee motions for both of them to get up. Now he blows it down for possible head contact, I think. A 100 minutes gone. Will these teams make it through 20 more at the rate they're going? At the rate they've already gone. Nahuel Molina was down for Argentina. Game that was scheduled for kickoff at 8 p.m. local time didn't kick off till about 9:20. Approaching midnight now. This is down for Castaño. Quintero. Arias. Space. John Arias deflected. Scrambling Martinez. He's able to get there. Two players down for Argentina after the play. Martinez and Romero, both their center backs, have played this entire game. It was Romero who got the initial block, and then they collided with each other slightly. Hard to tell where that shot would have gone if Romero hadn't got something on it. Of course, you never know where it might have gone on a deflection like that. Fortunately for Argentina, it fell kindly for Emiliano Martinez. Molina. That's out of play. Did it take a deflection? It is an Argentina throw. Shots are now 16-8 Colombia, but only 4 on target for Colombia. 4 also on target for Argentina. So twice as many shots for Colombia, but they've not been able to find the frame very often. Bent toward that back line. Onto it for Argentina was Martinez. Into the middle, it was behind its first target. Now Di Maria, Angel Di Maria. He goes tumbling over. Referee sees nothing wrong with that. Colombia come away. John Arias. Castaño. Finds Arias again in the center circle. Hassled by DePaul. Does well to keep possession with his side. Now Arias twists down, free kick. Leandro Paredes plays for Roma in Italy. Scored crucial penalties for Argentina in those shootouts in the World Cup. Mojica into the middle, back post intended for Luis Diaz. It's flicked out by Lisandro Martinez. It'll be a corner for Colombia. Great ball in from Mojica. Excellent defending from Martinez. And it's Quintero to take this with James off the pitch. Quintero serves. Martinez takes. And DePaul restarts. And Argentina motor through the midfield. Collision. We play on. Lots of players caught up the pitch for Argentina. They're stretched. Quintero. Dancing past one. Quintero past two. Quintero blocked. Comes to John Arias. He goes over. Referee says the ball was played fairly. Argentina go the other way. Frantic, chaotic, nearly anarchic. Completely dramatic. Rafael Klaus has completely swallowed the whistle. Final seconds of this first period of extra time. Back for Vargas. One additional minute to be played after this first section of extra time. John Arias between the lines. Borre couldn't pick out Quintero. And then Borre fouls his man. Argentina get it back underway. DePaul. Lautaro Martinez. Tackled off him. Quintero flicks it around one. Quintero down the right. This is Diaz. Diaz has Borre in the middle. Diaz still. Diaz had it touched away. Couldn't shape a shot. Maybe time for one more attack for Argentina. Di Maria says, let's calm things down. And the referee blows for the halftime whistle in extra time. 15 minutes of extra time played, 105 minutes played in total, 15 more to go. Let's see this moment again from Quintero, the flick right around one. But it just won't go for either of these sides. 15 minutes of extra time remaining. Still, Argentina 0, Colombia 0 in the Copa America final. The destination of Copa America in 2024. Millions watching around the globe. Millions especially watching on the edge of their seats in Argentina and Colombia. It's a good thing that Colombia's president already declared tomorrow a national holiday regardless of the outcome. A lot of late nights. A lot of frayed nerves. In the winning country, a wild celebration. In the country on the short end, grief and sadness. That man about to check in, Miguel Borja. And he will be joined, it appears, by Jorge Carrascal. And also, apparently, by Mateus Uribe. Remember, Colombia waited about 87 minutes before making any changes tonight. Nestor Lorenzo trying to throw a bunch of fresh legs on late. Miguel Borja took a couple penalties in the Copa America a few years ago as well. First man off is Jefferson Lerma for Colombia. Luis Diaz also comes off. There's Borja leaving the pitch. And John Arias, the other who makes way. Miguel Borja only played 12 minutes in this tournament. Came on late in that 5-0 win in the quarterfinal against Panama. Did score a late penalty. Carrascal plays for Dynamo Moscow in Russia. Mateus Uribe missed a couple of great chances to put that game away in the semifinal. Off we go in the final period of extra time. 15 more minutes for somebody to find a goal in this Copa America final. Otherwise, it will be decided on penalties. It's Colombia from left to right for these 15 minutes. They're in the yellow and blue. Argentina in their trademark blue and white. Long ball launched forward, flicked down by Borre. Something on here for Colombia. Borre plays it back. Mojica. Carrascal in low for Borre. It was behind him. Goal kick. Substitution still being announced over the PA system here. Tagliafico launches forward. It's going to be too far and out for a goal kick. Pursued by Gonzalez. He was really bright initially after coming on. Colombia have been able to adjust and blanket him a bit more effectively in the first session of extra time. Camilo Vargas hasn't been in that many penalty shootouts in his career. If it goes there, he'd be facing down Emiliano Martinez, who's become legendary for them. Colombia fans again trying to rouse their team. This is flicked on. Borre after it. Hacked away by Lisandro Martinez. Deft touchdown by Lautaro Martinez. Kept by Lo Celso. Protected by DePaul. Moved along to Di Maria. Angel Di Maria, his last game for Argentina. Angel Di Maria across the face. Just missed his target. Lautaro Martinez couldn't quite reach it. What a ball. And Lautaro at full stretch. Just needed a touch. How tireless is Angel Di Maria in this game, by the way? 36 years old. Again, as we've said a few times, he's retiring from international play after this game. He announced that before the tournament. A lot of much younger bodies out there. A lot of younger players have bowed out of this one. He's been on the whole way. And almost set up a potential winner there. This is down for DePaul. Had to volley it out first time for Di Maria. Intercepted by Mojica. Touch is getting a little loose, a little scrappy. That went out of play. Colombia throw. Santiago Arias has played this whole game for Colombia. After he didn't start the entire tournament. See how tired he is as he just stands and walks. And to measure his remaining energy. Carrascal, though. Into the middle for Quintero. Now Mojica. Another who never looks tired. Carrascal, first time. Big chance, it's wide. It deflected, it'll be a corner. Game-saving block from Lisandro Martinez. Borja had it open up for him briefly, but the gap closed. Martinez took it away. What a ball from Carrascal. What a block by Lisandro Martinez. That's incredible. Another who's played this entire game. Where did he find the energy to get over for that? Quintero to take the corner. Quintero swings it out. Comes all the way through. Chased by Borja, can't keep it in play. But it is going to be a Colombia throw. It came off an Argentine head. Bore didn't realize that. Castaño trying to win a corner. He does. Bit of a second win for Colombia now with all those changes. They suddenly have some fresh legs, some fresh energy. And their fans, renewed energy as well. We've played 110. There are 10 remaining. It's taken short by Quintero. And it's touched out for a throw by the corner flag. Sometimes extra time feels like a formality. Both sides decide at the beginning that they're happy to play for penalties. That hasn't been the case here. Quintero. Carlos Cuesta. Mojica wanted it down the line. It was taken away instead. Di Maria has runners either side. Launched down the line. This will stay in play. Molina touched it to keep it in play. Cuesta cleans up. Switch to Quintero. It's a bit of an awkward ball. Forces him back. Oh, he gives it away to Lautaro Martinez. Tried to give it in the middle to Di Maria and could not. Almost the fatal mistake for Colombia. They get away with it, and they come charging through the middle. Castaño couldn't get past DePaul. Lautaro Martinez. Now touched along. Lautaro is in. Lautaro Martinez! Argentina lead it late. And has he won the Copa America for them? A hobbling celebration from Lionel Messi on the touchline. It was tackled away from Castaño. That started the whole sequence. Then Lautaro turning away from pressure, laying it off, then making the run, and nobody went with him. And he split the two central defenders and finished beautifully. Across the goalkeeper. Knew exactly what he wanted to do. Actually put it right over Camilo Vargas, who couldn't get the gloves up in time. Went right through Vargas's arms. Into the far corner, his fifth of the tournament. He's going to win the Golden Boot for the tournament. Has he won the trophy for them as well? Now Colombia have very little time in which to rescue a goal and force penalties. Otherwise, it'll be a 16th Copa America title for Argentina. 7 minutes remaining, plus potential stoppage time. Davinson Sanchez lofted into the box. Flicked down by Borre, tried to touch it back for Borja. Throws his body in the way, free kick goes against him. And Borja up and bowls into an Argentine player. And that's not helping Colombia now. Another look at the foul. And Borja has shown the yellow card. And this suits Argentina just fine as that clock continues to tick away. As it stands, Lisandro Martinez, a hero at one end for that goal-saving tackle on Borja to block that shot out of play. A couple minutes before, Lautaro Martinez put it in the net at the other end. All the noise from the Argentina fans now. One more change for them. Veteran center back Nico Otamendi comes on. Lautaro Martinez's family very happy up in their box. Angel Di Maria leaves the pitch for a final time in Argentine colors. In tears. And at the moment, apparently in triumph. So it's a straight forward for defender substitution. Argentina might go 5 at the back for these last few minutes. Trying to see out this late lead in the Copa America final. Lautaro Martinez. This has been pulled back for something. Angel Di Maria almost set up the winning goal a few minutes before Lautaro Martinez scored what appears to be the winning goal, at least for now. He'll try to keep it in the corner. Vargas has to just hack it away. DePaul gave it away. And Colombia makes something of that. Neat touches in the center of the park by Castaño. He wins a free kick. He wants to get on with it. Referee wants to give the yellow card first. That frustrates both sides, but especially Colombia. Now they're able to go on with it. Quintero. Short for Castaño. Santiago Arias. Cuesta. Uribe. Mojica. Lofted backside. Out comes Emiliano Martinez. And he'll stay down as long as he can. Giovanni Lo Celso it was who was booked a moment ago. And Martinez booms it forward. Colombia desperate to try to get it up the pitch. They do have a throw. Just over a minute of extra time left. How much additional stoppage time will be added? It's the bench for Argentina that's made the difference. Talked about the luxury of being able to bring on a Lautaro Martinez in the extra time in a cup final. His goal has Argentina on course for the trophy as things stand. Quintero, though. Uribe, high. Well, the Argentine players over to have a word with Miguel Borja as he tries to hustle the ball back in. So how much added time will we have? Lautaro Martinez is trying to dribble out as many of these remaining seconds as he can. Two additional minutes indicated on the board by the fourth official. That close to a 16th title for Argentina. And to the Triple Crown. 3 international titles in a row. And this is Lautaro trying to put it away. Lautaro Martinez, it spins to Vargas. Quintero, it's got to go forward. It does for Carrascal. Carrascal inside. Castaño behind his target. Argentina clip it all the way down. Vargas desperate. Colombia desperate. Just over a minute remaining. Argentina can smell it. They've dropped really deep here. Defending their box in numbers. Swung in near post. Borja touches it down. Borja couldn't control it. And on the charge, Lautaro Martinez. One more chance for Colombia. Quintero sprays it to the right. This is headed for the touchline. It's hammered down the touchline. It stays in play. 30 seconds left. Final chance perhaps for Colombia. Carrascal into the box. Borja heads it in front. Borja couldn't get on the end of it. Still in the area. Borja down. Still a loose ball, and Martinez can claim. Shouts for a penalty from Colombia, waved away emphatically by Rafael Klaus. And Argentina nearly there. Is there time for anything else? They're ready to celebrate. So is he. Martinez trying to hand the ball to the referee, saying that should be it, right? And Rafael Klaus is going to accept it. And that's going to be all. Just the formality of the final whistle now. Is this still being checked by VAR for a potential penalty? Is there anything in this? No. Surely not. Not there. They think it's all over. They think it's all over. Well, it was a long look by VAR, but apparently the check is complete. It's dropped to Emi Martinez. Colombia had their chances. Argentina took theirs. It's over. Triple crown secured. Legacy cemented. Argentina win the Copa America again.